22.
Oh god. It smells like fire. Alright.
2023.
Want to pound some beers in the parking lot? Wasn't that a cop right there? That dude didn't give a fuck.
2024.
Nope, still got it. Never mind. Sure hope the road does work. Oh! I didn't know I had a bus full of comedians.
Haven't you been drove a train before? They didn't teach you on the app, did they?
I am totally capable of driving the train. It's not the issue. I'm usually driving a different train. I don't know where the lights are on this one.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he stopped.
Finally.
$2025, even mentaler? That's right, this is the calendar. Chicken nuggets, chicken sandwiches, so much chicken. An entire wheel of simulators, brain games for children. Try and beat me at trivia, you won't. Chill the Scarathon, where donations mean more scary games. Our yearly charity poker tournament. Bar Citizen cocktails, a whole weekend of Wild West, more Wii Fit, and a mukbang you choose. Not to mention all our goals, milestones, and bounty donations live every stream. Sounds too easy to you? Come make it our best mental May ever, and I'll give you more goals. Every May I pretend to be a real streamer and pack the month with the kind of live content I love to create, all in the name of mental health, or sacrificing mine to enrich others. We raise money for Mental Health America as a nationwide organization focused as much on prevention as treatment. This is a cause close to my heart, and one that I feel has touched everyone in one way or another, no matter where you're from or what you look like. So join us in raising money and awareness while having a great time doing it. To your mental health. I guess I shouldn't lick the metal contact part in case. Oh God! No, what do you mean? What am I sitting in the living room licking Switch cartridges? Oh my, it's really bad. $2022.
Oh god. It smells like fire. Alright.
2023.
Want to pound some beers in the parking lot? Wasn't that a cop right there? That dude didn't give a fuck.
2024.
Nope, still got it. Never mind. Sure hope the road does work. Oh! I didn't know I had a bus full of comedians.
Haven't you been drove a train before? They didn't teach you on the app, did they?
I am totally capable of driving the train. It's not the issue. I'm usually driving a different train. I don't know where the lights are on this one.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he stopped.
Finally.
$2025, even mentaler? That's right, this is the calendar. Chicken nuggets, chicken sandwiches, so much chicken. An entire wheel of simulators, brain games for children. Try and beat me at trivia, you won't. Chill the Scarathon, where donations mean more scary games. Our yearly charity poker tournament. bar citizen cocktails, a whole weekend of Wild West, more Wii Fit, and a mukbang you choose. Not to mention all our goals, milestones, and bounty donations live every stream. Sounds too easy to you? Come make it our best mental May ever, and I'll give you more goals. Every May I pretend to be a real streamer and pack the month with the kind of live content I love to create, all in the name of mental health, or sacrificing mine to enrich others. We raise money for Mental Health America as a nationwide organization focused as much on prevention as treatment. This is a cause close to my heart, and one that I feel has touched everyone in one way or another, no matter where you're from or what you look like. So join us in raising money and awareness while having a great time doing it. To your mental health. I guess I shouldn't lick the metal contact part in case. Oh God. No, what do you mean? What am I sitting in the living room licking Switch cartridges? Oh my, it's really bad. $2020. What is up? This guy is a little close. You guys hear me?
As my pop says, you can't control life. Just gotta live it the best you can.
That was terrifying. Not at all. Turn your ears on. Yeah. We're live from a foreign planet. Why do I seem delayed? I definitely am. Hold on. Oh, that might explain it.
Anything up with you? This whole regen thing's got me paranoid as hell. All I know is the government better do something to fix it. Fast. You can't drop this kind of tech on us and then say it doesn't work. Wild times.
Jesus approves.
Finally, get me a drink.
Dog, are you even old enough? I might have to card you. Looks pretty good. I wish I wish somebody would stop bumping our cameraman. They will not. Actually refuse. Can I? I have a bet. Might be easier. Okay, that's crazy. All right, you guys get to see behind the scenes. Oh, it's this asshole.
I got 7 years on each of yours. Make it strong.
Is that how that works? Oh. For dog or Tib? Okay.
Shots, 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 shots. Everybody.
So wait, why?
Close as I can get to that. Although now I wonder if the bartenders will bump us. We'll find out. We'll take it. So can't see shit. See chat at least. Wait, is there music? We got Wally's bar in the background? We don't, surprisingly. Oh god, it is gonna do that. Did that just make everyone want to throw up? Maybe if we just move my character to the bar, it'll be fine. If I had a little more time, I could have done the RGBs. Or we still could. Is it weird that he's right behind me? Maybe I could have him like... There we go. I just look like he's doing something, right? Yeah. All right. All right, Antigonocles, you're too young to be here. Does it put a smile on my face? I mean...
Now we are in business, lol.
Lol. Just kidding, Jeremiah. I think we can all agree it was worth how long this took. How's everybody doing? Not only did I have to grab a couple things from the store, okay, that's not as bad though. I think I can deal with a little movement there. Had to grab a couple things from the store. Obviously, always a terrible idea to leave that to the day of. And then Shirley Temple. We'll get you just a plain ginger beer. How about that? You can order from the bartenders again in Star Citizen. That was part of what I was trying to figure out before stream, is to try to keep that from popping up. So yeah, ran to the store. Before that, I took the picture that you saw in the thumbnail and sent that to MD, and then Twitter wasn't working today, so we could barely communicate. That's definitely somebody like standing at the bar. I wish there was maybe they don't stand in front of that little entrance. I crawled, see this right here? I crawled on my belly through there to get into the bar area. I'm not even supposed to be back here.
So yeah, today has been a challenge. And then my my bathroom sink leaking, I found right before, literally right getting ready. So yeah, it's been a day. We don't, sadly don't, I, if I wouldn't have already had the green screen up, probably would have moved this till the next week or something. But I was like, screw it, we ball. Good vibes only. That's what I said. But there was a lot of cursing today. No, when I stepped on the bath mat and it was wet, I probably said, "What the?" But really, I haven't been meditating a lot this week, but this month, I don't have a streak going, but I meditated a lot this month. I think it helps. Yeah, I don't think, not really any more cursing than usual. Everything looks, sound all right. I'm zen now. Now, always have been. I mean, not always, but for a while. How about zen? Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, is that? They moved me in a weird way, though. I wonder if I should just try the area in front of. Why are they moving my guy? How are they doing that? All right. Are we ready for some drinks? Our resident mix master has come up with some cocktails based on the original 4 planets in Star Citizen. My 4 favorites. I feel like they've been around longer. They have a bit more lore than the new one. Cheers in the chat if you're ready. Oh, I did not do an exclamation mark cocktails. I put it all in the giveaway. Doesn't matter. Somebody does exclamation mark cocktails, I'll just wing it. Oh, we have our, you guys never, you got, Pico is always in the background of the stream, so you don't really see him a lot. But this is Pico the Penguin. He's actually, we're actually in his home, on his home planet of Microtech. That's the Microtech symbol right there on his helmet. He's their mascot. Benny got me him for Christmas. What a cutie. He is super cute. You can buy him in-game, except he doesn't have the 6 Star Citizen hoodie. I have the thing. Yeah. What'd you say?
Is he seeing anyone?
Seeing anyone? Yeah, Goose, you into penguins? Marcia Green, he's got like a blue. He's got blue-green. It was tough to key in there. I think he's, yeah, not bad. Get it, Goose. Interspecies bird love. We love to see it. I've barely eaten today, so I won't be downing all these. I've had multiple versions of pretzels and some cashews, so. All right. You offered to share, yeah. Today, we are in Microtech, in Star Citizen, actually live in the game environment. But we're not playing Star Citizen so much as we are paying homage to Star Citizen. You know anything about Star Citizen? Bar Citizen is a huge part of the culture, huge part of the fandom. And while that's not always specifically about making a drink, it's often about enjoying a drink with your fellow citizens. That's kind of corny. Well, that's not always about making a drink so much as it is spending time with other people that enjoy the thing you do. We decided to mix it up. I cannot stay away from the puns. We decided to create a group of cocktails based around the 4 planets we've had long. Excuse me, sir. Oh my God. This is part of the problem. Hey, that's Pierre. What the? Are you shitting me, bro? Oh my God. Rude. All right, I'm gonna move after. Oh God, I might have to move now. Need to get in your way, brother. Where the? Okay. Look at that. You got kegs over here. What do we do? I'm gonna stand by a keg. Nobody will touch the kegs, right? I'm just gonna clean up some glassware. Right. Right. Hold on. What if I? Clean up some glassware over here. I feel like they're definitely. Try this. I'm really high. Nora is back here. All right. That'll do. What was I saying? So we decided to model? I said we decided to mix it up. We decided to mix it up and oh my God. Even over here by the entryway, we decided to mix it up and create 4 different cocktails based on the planets of Stanton that, you know, really capture the essence or, you know, as much of it as you can in a drink of those planets. Or what it's like to be there. And so for better or worse, we're live at Wally's. I did prepare a static background should this become too nauseating. Cheers! What? Tib! Did you finish the target? Or is the what's the target at? Did I activate it? Oh, I don't have a shot glass. I did not see your message about TB. I'll try those steak fries though. Tib. What did the... It didn't even say anything? Cheers. Thank you. Oh, that's really actually really nice with this blueberry blueberry liquid death tea. Well, damn. Not really how I expected to start. But thank you. Make some drinks. Do we need some music? Everybody drink. All right, what did I say? That still hasn't even like actually like hit me. Guys, like this little professional. This is like a pop-up bar stand that I don't remember why MD got me inadvertently thinking about them. And they're very nice. Much better than trying to do this at a table. Feels so much more natural. All right, starting off like many of us when we first entered the verse. And much like starting off for the first time in Star Citizen, or for any patch really, we're gonna start off with ArcCorp. I will be right back with some ice. Yeah, I was doing that. Wait, where is Oh, where did I do it? You know, much like starting out at ArcCorp, this is also probably our easiest drink. Has shelves. Oh. Where's my bar spoon? Oh, I just remember where it is. Pico, entertain them. Okay.
Hey there, you come around here often.
I think I interrupted that. Is Goose just flirting with everyone tonight? I didn't know you had it like that, Goose. All right. So like I said, much like Area 18, starting off at Area 18 or Corp, this is probably our simplest cocktail. We're gonna start. Break that bourbon back out. Oh, nice sound. All right, Tib, cheers. Doesn't even get to stick around. Thanks, Ano. How's it going? He is in chat. Finally, we got YouTube in chat. Thanks, we do all right around here. That's 2 ounces of bourbon. Half an ounce of coffee liqueur. I went with Patron XO. Ah. Oh, I did bring it up. It's a great thing about having shelves. I have to prepare everything. First time. I haven't actually got to check out Invictus yet. IAE last year was my first in-game event. It's crazy. So that one was at Microtech, where we're at right now. And then half an ounce of Amaro. And then 3 dashes of Scrappy's chocolate bitters. This is the smallest thing here. Smaller than Pico. So 1, 2, 3. What do you think so far? How long have you been playing Star Citizen? We got all the ingredients in our mixing glass, then we're going to stir until it's well chilled. And then I got a mini strainer on this contraption, but I need my actual strainer. I can grab that. Oh, on and off since 2015. You're a veteran. But first time at Invictus, that's kind of crazy for being around that long. Be right back with this strainer. Yeah. What are you doing, Millie? Huh? You need me to turn off the light, baby? Just in case. Since we've let it sit here a minute, we can probably not worry too much about stirring for 60 seconds. Constantly since 3.21. I started in... It was actually right after one of the events in 2023 in July. Like, the posters were still up in game, but the event was over. It was a free fly, and then I bought the game like when the free fly was over. That was, I think, 318. And I probably put like 70 hours in within 2 months or something, and then just moved on to other stuff. What do you mean? I stir too long or not enough? What am I being accused of? I came back about a year later, last fall. I unknowingly came back the day before 3.24. And I've been playing consistently since then. I didn't play a lot of the last patch. That's like the least I've played, but I did a ton of mining. I learned mining for supply and mine, and I've been playing a lot since then. After supply and mine, I kind of know all the loops now, at least. Lightly jiggle the shaker for 10 seconds. That's something I do? Help me stir, Pico. Strain into our very, very, very Area 18 cocktail, guys. Look out, Pico. Smells pretty good. I miss anything? Like I said, simplest one we got. This is called the Blackjack for our favorite security group. Cheers. I was gonna say, maybe I didn't do enough coffee, but I don't know, maybe a little too strong for newbies. This is good though. Dangerous, good though. I like this glass, that's fun. Yeah, maybe I eyeballed the coffee and the Amaro, so maybe a little bit. Lean towards the coffee if you like coffee. Definitely buying all 3 of those. Are you like all 3 like for 12 glasses total? Open off for the night. Thanks, Ano. Good luck out there. Have fun with Invictus. 07. Oh, shot glasses and the rock glasses. I randomly found some, I think they're just highballs. I got these kind of round bottom. No drivers. Oh, shit, I didn't realize it was already midnight. Yep, there it goes. I had these round ball highballs for a long time, and I just don't like them. I feel like they're going to tip over every time, even though I think maybe that's happened once. All right. Next up, we have the place that's been least friendly towards frame rates and just all of the inhabitants. I think unless your last name is Hurston, the planet's not really... I shouldn't have done that shot. Next up. Really, Nora? You have not a lot of floor, but you have enough. No! You're gonna get locked out. Just lay down. Can you just lay down? You wanna go under the desk? Just lay down. Oh, man. She does this every time. She loves laying on the bottom of the... There's always like a little bit of overhang, the grease screen. Oh gosh. I really need this guy to stop. Okay, he's standing. So I specifically moved over here. Nora, stop laying on the green screen. Lay down. Gosh, there's so much going on right now. I think this stream's kind of cursed. It's gonna look so good in the edit though. What the just had? Oh, we just bounced back, I think. Question 2 and 1 I asked earlier. Oh. Stream's cursed, the edit's gonna look great though. Did you cut the call off another shirt? No. Oh, yeah, I didn't. I said that was one of your questions I saw but couldn't answer because Twitter was broken. I ordered this mock collar thing as an alternate in case the other... I wasn't sure the other bow tie was going to look right. And to be honest, I think this looks way better than that tie ever would have. Because this looks like almost exactly what I'm actually really... Oh, and I also... These were suspenders I already owned. Because the other ones were too thick. Especially to wear over the vest. But like for... Like, when I see people do cosplay and it's just like normal pieces put together, but they still look like the character. This is that for me. I also realized, I don't know if you see, this is my player character right here. I had the costume in game. I had the outfit in game. Too thick? Is there such a thing? Only when you're talking about suspenders. Oh man. Should not have done that shot. I might need myself. I need to make myself a lift just to go downstairs. All right, I'm gonna bring my phone with me. I'll remember. Next up, we have Stanton's least hospitable planet, both to your frame rate and to its inhabitants. We have Hurston. Nora, try not to knock down the green screen while I'm out of the room, please. Whoa, Pico. It's crazy. I just no. Knew that was gonna happen. How long has it been? I forget what they changed the timeout. I thought timeout was 15. They might have changed it to 10. All right, that was fun. I'm not going all the way. I'm not going all the way back. Oh, hey, we're back. Oh shit. You might be right. Even if I don't do it for this, I should log back in because sometimes you can get stuck if you don't. I forget. So if I got, like, if I personally crashed the game or if I got, like, disconnected and then reconnect it, it would put you back in the same spot. If you time out, I don't know if it does. We're gonna find out. I'll take this back down just so you guys can see. That is the same server. Is that thing? Oh, it is see-through. So randomly got 2 of these at Target, not even thinking about this, and then used them to carry stuff up here, which was... Yeah, I thought it was nice to have a... I knew the camera bumping could be an issue, but I thought it was nice to have the live moving environment in the background. I think we found a decent spot. But I'm glad I got the... No, see, spawn me in a bed. We're out of here. What I could have done, especially while I was getting... Maybe while I was getting everything ready, because I already had enough issues. So while I was getting ready, I hopped on the... Because in Star Citizen, you have to physically travel places. So I hopped on the train to go to the bar so that I could set this up to... I think it was when I was going to set it up to test it. And found my sink was leaking. And I come back, I'm still on the train doing the loop. So this, a little bit easier. And what the other thing I could have done instead of just having this static background, I could have pre-recorded some... I mean, there's nothing... Since the event is on ArcCorp right now, we're not really likely to see any random people in Wally's bar. Because what's the other stuff around Wally's? It's there's some weapon stuff, the clothing store. Not a lot of reason for people to come down here unless somebody set something up in game. It was fun though. I don't know if I could... There's so many moving... So many characters moving around this area. I don't know if there's like a best way. If I was behind the bar looking at the bottles and I recorded from there, it would have been good. All right. We got a lot of stuff here. We got fresh herbs. Oh, these won't... Wait, what are these gonna look like? What do we think? Oh no, they show up. They're a dark enough green? Really? That's crazy. Not even see-through. Ooh. How about that? Okay. Double check we got everything. We do not know if we're getting Taco Bell anymore. So for Hurston, we have the keep forgetting about ice. I need to just bring up some ice, I think, probably. Well, I'm gonna have to watch this for the next one. I'll bring up ice with it. All right. I'll be right back with some ice. Pico, keep them entertained. Nora, it's okay. Go lay over here. Come here. Go lay down. Okay, just lay down. You're okay. So excited. She loves the drinking streams. Or fears them. I don't know. Good girl, lay down. You stay right there, you're fine. It's when you like start encroaching too far back. All right, 4. The Wasteland Respite. I guess hindsight video edit, maybe I over dub the ingredients. I'll talk about them first this time. So for Hurston, we have the Wasteland Respite. That is 2 ounces of mezcal, half an ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of agave, 3 peach slices, 3 basil leaves, 4 to 6 drops of Bitterman's Hellfire Habanero Shrub, and 4 ounces of ginger beer, with a little tahine peach-ring garnish. All right, so to start out, we're going to place the lime juice, agave, peaches, basil, and you have habanero written here, but you don't have that on the ingredients list. And you say to put the bitters in on the next step. See if you're still paying attention. Oh. It's not what you meant, right? Or did you mean to put habanero on the ingredients list? Okay. Bitters in with muddling or after? Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to place the lime juice, agave, peaches, and basil in a shaker tin and muddle until the peaches start to release their juices. That is how it is written. So my basil leaves are giant. I feel like that's not what you, I doubt this is what you had in mind for basil leaves. So maybe 1.5 of these bad boys. I don't know. Yeah, right? So we'll do 1.5 of those. I do love that smell. I love it. I like the herb plate. I like that. And then we've got our peach slices and lime juice. And our 5-calorie agave. Huge. Ashley agrees. That's some big basil. All right. So our ½ ounce of lime juice and a ½ ounce of agave. BRB. That's 1 ounce, so it's half of this. I made that last drink strong then. Oh. It was almost 1 ounce, but I like a little extra lime. ½ ounce of lime juice. ½ ounce of agave. Or do I swear? Kill me. I'll be sad. 3 peach slices. Say 1. These are mini peaches too, so I don't know. Probably good. I was using the 2 ounce side so I didn't have to worry about liquid getting anywhere. But I have my lovely bar towel. Shouldn't worry about it. So lime juice, agave, peaches, and basil in the shaker tin, and then bust out your super sick bartending tool that you never use, but you felt was appropriately futuristic for this, and then get to muddling until the peaches release their juices. Whoa, you gotta remember that bends at that angle, I guess. I also don't really have anything else that's really good for muddling, and I think this tool really is good for that, even as crazy as it looks. You know, it looks like a torture device, I guess. Release those juices. Break up that mint. Smells pretty good. This might be my drink of the summer, to be honest. I have the smaller measure on there too, on the end of this. Yeah, do you know how long this has just been sitting in my drawer doing nothing? Super handy. I think this is actually called the bartender with a 10 in the middle. Should have some paper towels over here. Once that's muddled, we're going to add our mezcal bitters and our ice, which I have conveniently put in our glass that we'll be using to chill the glass. Kind of double purpose. Part of the reason you did that was because it reminded me of that drink I liked at the Met. Like you're like, oh. So this was for me. Little hand flavored ice. I stole that. And something I'm adding on my own without Mix's input. We had said tahini peach rings, however, had a little issue. Target only had watermelon tahini peach rings. So I bought regular peach rings, threw some tahini on them, but decided why not rim the glass with some tahini, because I had to buy that for the peach rings. What do you think about that idea? Sure. Wow. Wow. No credit. Some more tahini on this plate. And food's here. So actually, what I think will work nicely here is a little rimming plate, but get a little lime juice on this peach ring, but it'll grab some tahini a lot better. That was a hard thing. I shook these in a bag with tahini and it did not work. So definitely try something with like lime juice. Get some lime juice on our rim here and try not to get it all over our bar. I think that worked pretty well. Thank God that wasn't anything more important. Don't let me forget the important part. Now for the mezcal. Spicy, you think so? Nefarious gazelle. How threatening. How's it going? We got 2 ounces of mezcal, our bitters. Got the ice in there. You know, I haven't even smelled this in a while. That's spicy. And then our 4 to 6 drops of Bitterman's Hellfire. I haven't used these in a long time. They have a really fun dropper. We say 4 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm brave. And since I got accused of shaking like a little baby, oh, we need more ice? Killing me with this ice. Start slow to build the pressure, and then just go for it. I know, I added it after. I just did it before I poured because I got distracted with the. Although this glass is kind of big for this amount, I will say that. I should have just saved some ice. I would have done some fancy ice for this. However, I almost forgot the fancy ice for one of our other drinks. So, regular hand-flavored ice. Treat yourself to some fancy cubes if you make this at home. A little extra shake. Or Joe. We don't need dog flavored ice. She literally just tried to take a cube out of there. Oh, we got. Oh no, our peaches. Oh geez. What is going on with our peaches? Also, I think this shaker's broken. Right here. Oh, it's also stuck again. Well, what do you use? I will say this is great for shaking espressos. Not sure it's so great for this. Here, Nora. Go somewhere else. Yeah, I noticed when I cleaned this earlier, I actually popped out the strainer from the cap, which I've never done before. Oh. Really needed a cube too. This strainer is either too good or it was cheap. I don't know. Oh, I felt it move. It's moving. Not just this cap either. This is dangerous. So consider a tin with a Hawthorne strainer. There we go. I instead am going to just double strain. What did I just do with that? Oh, this smells crazy though. Thank you for hire. Ooh, I almost tried to rest it on that. This might be a good time to admit that I'm a little out of practice. And maybe that this is the first time I've made all these drinks. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. And maybe where I learned that I do need a new shaker. This one was, where did I get this? I got it somewhere cheap. I like it because it was black. However, it has chipped. What was I using this for last time? Home goods, yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We had the live game up earlier, but I got kicked for sitting still too long. Forgot how long the timer was. That's what I was gonna do. Millie, get back. Did I get everything out of there? mean, it's really mostly it. I feel like there's like a lot of peach pulp at the end of this. I did all the prep work except pre-cutting my peach ring. You know, I don't think I've ever bought tahini before. I'm getting there. Backseat bartend much? After you have everything in the glass, pour it over ice. I'm gonna top with ginger beer. I went with Bundaberg Diet, one of my personal favorites. Keeps the calories low. Oh, there's still some in there though. 25. Do you go when you say top? Do you go 1-to-1 with what's already in there, or is it more of a to taste kind of deal? You did 4 ounces. This is 12 total, so yeah, about a third of the bottle. A little bit more. I like some ginger beer. And then we'll throw our peach ring on there, just like so. How about that? Obviously, you don't have to use a super fun mug like this, but I did because I had them. Ooh, honestly, I think the tahini ring is a good and fun idea. The saltiness with the smokiness of the mezcal. But also, I was gonna say I'm not the biggest fan of mezcal, and I'm not unless it's in a mixed drink. And this one is a particularly good one. It's light, it's refreshing, which is even with mezcal cocktails I've had and enjoyed, it's still kind of hard to say. The basil comes through really nice. Maybe I could have used one more slice of peach since they were small. But overall, that's pretty good. Oh, I knew I was going to forget this. I could use some watermelon tahini rings. Um, An extra special touch for our real Hurston lovers that I forgot is that I have metal golden chill cubes or whatever they're called. I feel like that really represented our Lord Hurston. But anyway, it's the Wasteland Respite. I'm gonna stop drinking this so I can still make the next one. Oh, that's crazy. I'm proud of myself for that tahini ring, though. That is my contribution to the cocktail portion of all this. All right. Thanks. Looks sexy, tastes good. It's just like me. All right, next up. Next up, we're going to the city in the clouds. Well, we're going to Orison. I guess we're well, we're going to Crusader, but where else do you go in Crusader besides Orison? Unless you want to see what death and destruction looks like. All right, I'll be right back. Keep him entertained, Pico. All right, that's in there. That's in there. I guess we'll try to use this shaker again, for better or worse. Put the cap back on my lime juice before we have an incident. Oh, this. Oh, no. That was dangerous. Goose is out of stock? That's broken. What about everybody else? Ugh. So I've really broken this new bar. I'm completely making a mess.
I'm here.
I was going to rinse everything. Duly noted. Thank you, though. Well, I realize I'm still on mic, aren't I? That's not great. Should have muted it, but then had a few drinks. Gonna forget to unmute it. It's me.
Goose wanted to say, is your dad a puffin? Because damn, you're one fine flightless snack.
Maybe the very first time I've ever bought something like this. And you used it so immediately. Just wanted to say, is your dad a puffin? Because damn, you're one fine flightless snack. You hear that, Pico? You're a flightless snack. Can we get a double check on Pico's age real quick, please? Let's see if I remembered everything. I have my doubts. No, I had everything. It's close. Was so close. All right, Nora, go. Come on. So when I pour into the coupe glass, we strain. Or double strain. Got you. All right. This is it's going to be MD's favorite part because I didn't quite read exactly. I read lime juice twice instead of lemon juice. Going down the stairs, going to the back of the bar, going to the back of the bar, the ingredients. Right, next up. Next up is my personal favorite planet, maybe my personal favorite drink. I don't know, but we're going to Crusader, put our head in the clouds with a little bit of gin, elderflower liqueur, tart cherry juice, lemon juice, cane syrup, egg white, and a dash of Bashad's bitters. And to top it all off, a little dried cherry blossom. MD, I want you to go look at the picture I sent you of the bitters I have in my house and tell me that I already had, is it Peychaud's or Peychaud's? Go look at that picture again real quick. Actually, you can't, I don't think, because Twitter's down. It's not what they were. And I tried to confirm. But we're in luck because today I stopped by the store to get some cane sugar syrup and some Peychaud's bitters, which I did not yet have. So we're going to add all of our ingredients to a shaker tin. We're going to add all of our ingredients to a shaker tin without any ice. So that is our 1.5 ounce of gin. Half an ounce of elderflower liqueur. One ounce of tart cherry juice. Half an ounce of lemon juice. If you don't have fresh, I think Ingrigli Organic Lemon Squeezy from Sicilian Lemons is about the best you can do. What is that line? It is half, right? It is. I told you, Twitter messages are boned today. Or half ounce of lemon juice, half ounce of sugar cane syrup, which is pretty easy to make at home, but I was already pressed for time today, so I store-bought, which is good. I'll tell you why in a second. Actually, this seems pretty nice. Keep It Simple Syrup brand, all natural. How can you beat it? A whole egg white, that's what this is. So whole egg white into the shaker. And then 1 dash of Peychaud's bitters, which look like some Creole bitters I already have on my shelf. Oh, I did that to Tib earlier. He messaged me and I messaged back just to see if it would work because it was messages weren't even loading on PC and I was able to type on mobile, so I gave it a shot. But yeah, just 1 dash of the couple dashes. So we add all the ingredients to the tin without ice and vigorously, not lackadaisically, dry shake for 30 seconds to emulsify that egg white. Put the timer on the clock. I don't think I built the pressure first. Ooh. We did lose the seal at one point. Dry shake. 30 seconds. Oh, add ice and shake till well chilled. Oh, geez. I don't know if I trust. Oh, you know what? I meant to bring. This already smells pretty good. I meant to bring. That would have been amusing. Not for this outfit that I was trying to return. Bring back our handy ice bucket for our handy flavored ice. How much you just add a shit ton of ice. We're just chilling, so it's just. Enough ice to chill. So when the seal slips like that, should you dry off the edge? Like, will that help? My Star Citizen bartender vest? I don't know. I might now since 2 people were hyped on it, so that's like enough for me to do anything. Just about. We'll try that. Yeah, I think I need a new shaker. Another 30 seconds to chill. Build the pressure slow, and then just really go for it. And then your finest coupe glass. I did my best. Even if Mix tried to bash it. You said it wasn't that fine. Oh, this is almost like triple straining. Not paying attention. Overfill our glass. Look at that. If that doesn't look a bit like Orison herself, or Crusade, if that doesn't look a bit like Crusader herself, I don't know what does. Don't need the julep in there? Oh, yeah. We're not gonna. So I will say these cherry blossoms, not very vibrant in color. I'm gonna take a sip without them, and then we'll pop one on there. Which you guys won't. I don't even think you guys will be able to see. Part of the problem. I will say that color, the color rendition on that, is fantastic. Oh, and the taste ain't half bad either. Wow. Wait, what was in there? I was like, is it am I smelling the basil? There's not basil in there. I swear I rinsed out the thing. No, it's that elderflower. Yeah, what does one of these even like taste like? Although I think that would look nice on there. Oh, the dried cherry blossoms basically taste like nothing. But I do think kind of like a nice, like a third one. Because they sit on the foam. Super nice.
Okay. How do I look?
Is that Ashley? Good mixed things of that. We fanned it out. Space face. All right, let me finish this. I mean, we only have one more left. We only have one more left. I'll do it after that. Can you wait? Just for the for me trying to record this video without a tattoo on my face. So this is when I said we were putting our head in the clouds. That's the name of the drink, Head in the Clouds. It looks like Crusader. It tastes like Crusader. I don't know what else to say about it. And as much as I like the Hurston drink, I think this is my favorite of the night so far. When you come out of the halves in Crusader and you're running to the train and the cherry blossoms, that's what this tastes like. That's kind of crazy. Fantastic. Tastes like home, you know what I'm saying? Cheers. All right. Second gin drink you gave me that, yeah. Well, wait, what was the other one? Was it the holiday one? Or did I pick that one? I thought I did one for holidays that I liked. Oh, the watermelon one was gin. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I threw that in there real quickly before, but I'm not usually. Well, gin, I feel pretty similar to gin as I do mezcals. I like them in cocktails. Whereas other, like bourbon, whiskey, a lot of other stuff, I can drink by itself, or I can find it good by itself. I just don't with those. Or tequila, obviously, by itself. But yeah, I've never had. Gin and mezcal are two things where I've never had a sip of one and been like, yeah, let's do this by itself. Let's do that more. All right. So I need this. I'll clean the strainer Even though I don't know if we necessarily need it. Oh, I need to clean my muddling tool. For you, it depends on the gin. I'm big on old style, juniper heavy, London dry. Impressive that it was good with the tank. I mean, I think Bombay Sapphire was the first gin I ever bought, I think. Which I think is still juniper heavy, London dry. But I don't know, I think I tend towards that because of the strong flavor. Or maybe that's why I haven't. Maybe the lighter gins I would enjoy more without being in a whole drink itself. And my muddling tool. I shall return. Pico, keep them entertained. You don't care for Bombay? Wait, that was a gin you sent me from you guys, right? I don't think you did, Mix. Oh, you can still hear me. Although I can no longer read your text. Oh man, how long has it been since we did a cocktail stream? Gin and tonic. Oh, got scared. All right. Ooh. So we have a special ice cube. Yeah. We have a special ice cube for this last one that I totally forgot about until right before, or right when I was getting ready for stream. So we'll see if the power of my freezer science and time has worked with us on that. But much as it is the furthest planet from the sun of Stanton, this is also our last drink of the night. Microtech. This one is called Spirit of the Hollow, a name that took about as many tries as there have been patches to Star Citizen in the past year. How much to chug all the drinks? If we hit 1250, I'll do it. This is vodka based. Oh, man, I knew I was going to forget something, right? I didn't bring that up. Want to deal with the fallout from that. She did bring it up. Apparently, Benny supports mental health. I wasn't thinking just how represented all of the things, all the parts of Microtech were in this drink. So we got some blue curacao for the blue skies, the rivers. We've got some vodka, just a little bit though. Did I take the? Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. I took the lime juice back downstairs. Oh my gosh. Doing it without the lime juice. Kidding. Did I really take that downstairs? Let me dip. The last time tonight. Pico, keep him entertained. I said, Pico, keep him entertained. See, I was right. There are 2 drinks with lime juice. It's just that there's also one with lemon. Blue curacao, vodka, lime juice, more of that wonderful cane syrup. Hey, get this basil out of the way. We're done with that. Get that basil out of the way. We're done with that. Goose wrote me a poem. It goes, honk, 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 honk. You up? Is this all for Pico? I think he's blushing. Those lovely greens. We got mint and rosemary on there. And part of this is going to cut off. probably because of the green, but woodcutter. Sitka spruce bitters. Another shot of pico for Goose there. This is the smallest. I thought I was lying for a second. This is the smallest bottle of rain they had because they didn't even have the regular. But it's distilled 7 times for exceptional taste and smoothness. So. I will double check. I will double check that, Ashley. I never want the animal TTS to be out of stock. It is wildly unfair for you to actually use it and be penalized. All right. Let me get this giant bottle of rain out of the way. So we're going to put our lime juice, cane syrup, mint, and rosemary in a shaker tin and muddle to just slightly bruise the herbs. So that's 1 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of cane syrup. Oh. One sprig of mint and 1 sprig of rosemary. Let's see which one. We'll keep this one for. I don't know. Do we want the flavorful one for the muddling? We'll go in between. 1 sprig of rosemary and 1 sprig of mint. Into the tin. Muddle until we slightly bruise our herbs. Not pulverize into mint confetti, the professional says. Can we editing around that? So not pulverizing, but making sure we bruise the herbs, release those flavors, I think is the nice way to say it. And I will say the shape of the bartender tool that I have here, pretty good for that. Sure, there's just more innuendos there. So once all that's done, we're gonna add the vodka, curacao, bitters, and then ice, and then shake until well chilled. I'm gonna guess that's around 30 seconds because that's what we've been doing all night. Also a reamer. I don't think we can say that word. All right, so that is 1.5 ounces of vodka. Oh, geez. Oh, this is screw top. I thought it was a cork for a second. It's heavy. 1.5 ounces of vodka. Half an ounce of blue curacao. Obviously, not a lot. Had just enough of that left. It's shaped like that. Also, citrus reamer. I see what you're saying. Like juicing. It gets the juices flowing. Half an ounce blue curacao. Bitters and then ice. So 2 dashes of the woodcutter spruce. Took a little whiff of these earlier. Isn't it interesting? Doesn't smell as much like trees as you would expect it to. Two dashes, nailed it. Cheers. And then some ice. I just had more of this black. So it looks really cool with the black paint still flaking off of this thing. Shake it a little bit to build up the pressure, and then just go for it. Very icy Microtech glass. And moment of truth for these. Oh. Yeah, they're cloudy because you used that water. Our very icebergy ice. Nora's cleaning that up for me. Thank you, Nora. Just enough time in the fridge. It could be. I mean, I cleaned it away, so hopefully, any luck. I'll do a little double strain on this. Which is good, because we got a couple extra sprigs in there. Look at that icy blue from Microtech. Beautiful color. It was a little tight in this glass. Should have, I will say, should have double strained it, just because we were using those. Since we were using those herbs, but I don't mind a little green. Oh, to top it all off, though, we need a little bit more, right? Not only do we have our iceberg cube floating in there, that looks really cool from the top. I'll take a picture of it. We're gonna toss a little rosemary sprig in there for garnish. You got the ice, you got the tundra. Oh. Wait, can't you see it? You can see it here, though, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's an invisible drink. Oh, weird. I'll just drink it from down here. Cheers. Little punchy. Kind of herbal punch. I think it's that curacao. I don't know if it's just because there's that giant ice cube in there, but it is very, like, cool. I think that's important for this one. It, like, hits you with this kind of cool refreshingness. And then those herbal notes, may as well be in Ghost Hall. Well mixed for somebody that's never played the game and asked me way too few questions. You did a great job. Big shout out to Mixmaster MD, our resident mixologist, graphic artist, among his many other talents. He came up with all these drinks. You gotta quit raising that for me. He came up with all these drinks. I try to give him as much input as possible. Yeah, he knows how to do some research. Space Frog's in the chat for Mix. He's a bit of a space nerd himself, just Star Trek. He understands. Yeah, those are all. I feel like if we were gonna do this for Pyro, what's Pyro? 6 point? It would just be different shots. Because when you're in Pyro, who has time for anything but shots, and that's how harsh everything is out there. That it should just hit you in the face. So maybe we'll do that now that I've just come up with that idea. This is an idea we've had for a while. You know, Bar Citizen, obviously a thing. It's just kind of taken it to a different place. All the planets of Stanton obviously have a storied history, both in-game lore and just for as long as players have known them. So I hope you guys really enjoy these drinks. I'm a little biased, but I think we nailed it. And for being out of practice in my bartending skills, I think I didn't do too bad on that either. If you're watching the edited version of this, I forgot nothing and was completely prepared the entire time. If you are watching this in and around May, check out the link down below. This is all part of our Mental May charity fundraising event for Mental Health Awareness Month. For a minimum of a $5 donation, you can get a detailed breakdown of all these drinks, how to do them, with some very beautiful pictures, I'm sure. And if you put $10 on top of that, you can get a wonderful pin. And once we make this our best year ever, which we are very close to doing, we're doing multiple giveaways, which can include Star Citizen starter packages for anyone that doesn't have one yet or just needs an extra ship in their hangar. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Let me know which one you're going to try first. And let us know what your go-to drink is while you're out in the verse. I'm just curious. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. Could be. Just Coors Light. A little whiskey. One of these. One of the invisible drinks. I think it's so funny. I mean, you can tell on this camera. It's so... Oh, wait. It's invisible here now. What happened? Or is it? Now I'm confused. It's like half invisible. I swear it's very blue and not green at all. But it's definitely blue-green. All right. I think that was it for the outro. Let me know if you enjoy not quite in-game content like this, and we'll come up with more. But until next time, we'll see you out there. What is it? I need a bar back. What's his name? Eddie. Eddie Parr. Why don't you give out missions anymore? I think it's what he used to do. I don't know. That's where I got this outfit from. All right, what space stuff should we put on my face? Really mixed great. I mean, not that I need to tell you. I don't know. I have to go back and try the Area 18 one again because it's so simple, but it was good. I just think kind of messed up of you to make Crusader my favorite drink and to be made out of gin. It's so close to the Hurston one though. But those colors and Absolutely, absolutely nailed it. Like you said, yeah. Where I know. Or no. I sent you official screenshots. Well, no, I sent you a couple of mine because I know I've like some of mine. They have that like they have those deeper colors mixed in, but without I don't run any adjustments because you can adjust the image on like inside of Star Citizen, unlike some games, and I don't really do anything with it, but it's they run kind of like a more neutral default. So yeah, if you just tweak it a little bit, those colors really come through. Oh, Space Face. Where's my space, guys? What do we think? Astronaut, rocket, planet. I have planet with some stars around it or planet with rings around it. I think either of those would play nicely. What is it? Star Citizen right now, the only place you can put tattoos is on like your neck. I'm not gonna do that though. Bartender's choice. I will actually. I wanted to say thank you so much for really making the most out of the temporary tattoos, and I mean that because I was so excited. Ben's been drinking. Ben got into the cocktails. I was so excited when I came up with the temporary tattoo idea because I thought it was so fun, and I've never seen anybody do that before. Like it seems kind of obvious for streamers or anybody. And I feel like we did it a little bit. Like I forced it on one stream last year. I feel like. So even if most of them have been on my face, thanks for taking advantage. We're gonna do planet with some rings. Rocket on the chin, point towards my mouth. I'm sorry, Mix. Did you donate? Oh shit! Did he bank his? I didn't think before I spoke. You banked a bunch. Hey, I know how much you banked. Let's not get crazy. Oh, do we? I didn't ask placement. Do you care placement? What we've been doing. So this little pop-up bar was like $65. Super worth it. I feel like I buy something like this every mental May. I didn't cut this the right way. I'm going for it. Sorry, Ashley. Wait. Okay, no, it is. You can see it on this one. I thought we did that. I will say this view, because this is the same static background but adjusted for the close-up cam. It really like I did mess around with it for way too long, but it did really end up looking good with the green screen. How close do I gotta get? I can't. Get real close to that. Is this uncomfortable for you guys? It's uncomfortable with me. I don't think I want you guys to know this much about me. We really doing a rocket on chin? Or a rocket on chin? We've officially broken 1,000 for the second time. Okay, well, you're like, no one's gonna get to see it. Got a couple pretzels left. We did get our Taco Bell. Well, if I keep it on for 24 hours, take pictures to prove it. I will say the face ones, they just do not. Because there was the one time where I wore them to bed. I think mostly just because I was tired. I don't think there's any other reason. But they were falling off. They were like half gone when I woke up. So they just do not last. I can't believe people. So the ice mold we used for the last drink has like I sleep hard and it comes off. The ice molds for the last drink we got had like what was it in it? Like 3.5 stars, 3 stars out of 5 on Amazon because people were mad that the ice didn't come out clear. People would be crazy. I should go rate it. So it's one of those things where I can just be like, yeah, ice doesn't come out clear unless you make sure it does, dummies. We got to use distilled water, and then don't you have to? You have to do something while it's freezing to keep it from getting cloudy? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it had to be like vibrating slightly, almost like doing like resin or other stuff that gets bubbles. Yeah, maybe is it a specific temperature? I don't know. Crazy. Ashley, how many more days you got off? Have you had your seminar thing yet? What did we decide it was called? I did watch that video. The fact that you're having a magician MC, crazy. He's super excited to do this for so many years, I can tell. He loves a solid gig. Who can blame him though? I'm not. I'm not really making fun of him. I'm just jealous. Thank God my camera turned back on and like didn't mess up again. I had to plug in the mic and do everything technologically. Even like the green screen. I feel like this is I didn't fuss with it a lot for it probably being the best it's looked. He said not being able to see it up close. Ugh. And I got carded at the liquor store. Did you guys see that? Oh yeah. I think everyone has liked that tweet. The big black spots, which I mean, kind of crazy because I have it like wrapped around. So I was originally going to do a side thing for Pico, And then, yeah, that didn't look great. So I just did it from slightly different front angle instead. But yeah, I'm even using a flag. Ooh, you can see like almost to the edge. A lot of space to work with. Very sleepy, going to bed. Good stream, good night. All right, we'll talk about your conventions another time. Yeah, nor did almost knock it down. That's true. Cheers, Ashley. Thanks again. At the casino. Oh my gosh. We'll get that story. It's Saturday or Sunday, please. I think it's funny that we had Star Citizen people stop in on YouTube and not Twitch. Night, sweet dreams. Tell Pillow we say goodnight. I was just trying to think. I don't think I've really played Star Citizen drunk. There was there was one night I tried to play No Man's Sky. What? I don't remember. I mean, I was drunk and I hadn't played the game in a long time, but I had been playing Star Citizen, and I couldn't figure out how to make the ship like fast travel to a planet inside the same system, and I'm pretty sure I just flew straight there and it took like 15 minutes or something. And I have a screenshot from when I got to the space station or whatever it was. Oh geez, Nora. Go lay down, girl. You're okay. Did she actually do anything to this? Oh, still there. But I've never really. I was trying to think if I ever did any hauling or anything. I mean, I haven't. I guess half the time I've been back playing Star Citizen, I haven't been drinking, so not super likely. That's what I went. I came back last September. I think even the times I have, people talk about crashing in Star Citizen all the time, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it. I can count on one hand, maybe two, how many times I've crashed in Star Citizen. But I did play other games first, and I think a lot of people haven't. All right, Mix. Cheers. Well done. Oh man, we did. I didn't even look at the time. I was just trying to focus on getting through this. Thank you guys for showing up. I know this was a late one. I appreciate it. Cheers. We'll see if I can get this up. Maybe we'll do this up on YouTube first. Later. All right. The fun part of these streams is all the cleanup. Nacho playing Marvel Rivals? Shit. That sounds kind of fun. That's like a game. That's a game you can play after a few drinks. What if there's no way J-Cat's playing? It was a good time though. It was a lot of effort to get here. Let me try this again. I'm gonna go back to the simplest one, even though it's room temperature at this point. You know, that is it. That's good. It is strong though. I don't know if that's. Nah, that's just a strong drink. So I don't know if that's my fault or not. Any that you would like. You can. There's a little sip of this foam. That's probably too strong. You might like the other ones though. This one has blue curacao in it, much like your favorite drink. And it is kind of like a punch, so you probably like that. And this is like a spicy marg, so you probably like this too. You want to come try any? You don't have to do it on screen. Particularly sweet. This one's a little sweet. I mean, this one's sweet. This one's kind of like summery smooth.
In my ear.
What do you think of that one?
Like it? I'm for this.
What do you mean? Just being in the glass?
Smelling it. Smells like grass.
Rosemary. It smells fantastic. Try it. This is the last bit of that and some foam. That was my favorite one. No.
Not edible.
No, they are. They just don't taste like anything. I tried one by itself. It was just a garnish.
The blue one.
This might be a little watered down. You give it a stir with your finger.
Oh. Getting on the rim.
Yeah, that less watered down was what it tastes like. It's even still good watered down though. I think I might be making that a lot this summer.
What was that?
This is bourbon and coffee.
I think I like it.
It's just really strong. She said. Told you.
That gave me flashbacks to when I took whiskey shots.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is that that's not what I put too much in. I put too much of the coffee liqueur and Amaro. But it doesn't taste. I don't think it tastes too strongly of Amaro.
Maybe you can make a
Maybe
coffee
some more
one
coffee.
that's sweet. Wait, can you make
We
me
could-
a what is it?
Espresso martini?
Yeah.
Probably. I have a bunch of Patron XO still. It's coffee liqueur.
You like not make it sweet?
I mean, that's just syrup. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I've ever made an espresso martini. Let me see what Google says. Okay. Mr. Black espresso, the perfect espresso martini. I bet that is good. Smirnoff has one. Thekitchen.com. No E in kitchen. This only actually has 6 ratings. Oh my god. And it has ads popping up everywhere. I want to die. What is going? No, I just clicked on an ad. This is what's happening to my dad every day of the week. I don't care why I would love it. Vodka, coffee liqueur, simple syrup. Yeah, I guess. Oh, but you do use actual shot of espresso. Espresso, vodka, coffee liqueur, simple syrup, ice. Yeah, it's really easy. Helpful swaps. Not a fan of vodka, although not traditional. Plenty of other options. martinis with bourbon, mezcal, and tequila. I'd say mezcal. I'm a huge fan of bourbon. Wouldn't say, or huge fan of tequila. Wouldn't say making an espresso martini with one would be as good as bourbon or mezcal. Although this is kind of like, I wonder if making this, and I feel like it would fit in with the 24/7 planet-wide city that is ArcCorp, if we made this just like an espresso martini and added actual coffee to it too.
I went all the way downstairs without my phone with you with my earbud in. My pee, I can still hear you. I'm surprised the range is that good.
It's usually like 30 feet or something like that. So yeah, the only thing with the espresso martini is to make a shot of espresso. You have everything else. 'Cause I have vodka now.
So what would make it like not like be sweet?
Well, there's probably more. Let me see what the measurements are. There's probably more.
I also heard you say Mr. Black. I'm like, I thought that's what you had.
No, that's what I had that one time. They had their own recipe that came up as an ad. So it's 1 ounce of coffee liqueur, which is more, but simple syrup, vodka, and then espresso or cold brew coffee. She is, yeah. Yeah, did you see that she pulled this down?
No.
Yeah. She did the thing where she laid too close to the edge of it and started pulling it.
Did it come down?
No, it started moving. It started moving, and I was like, that was like right at the beginning too. There was so much going on. Like I think that was when I had the camera in a place, the in-game camera in a place where a bunch of NPCs kept hitting it. Like it was chaos. Whole night has been chaos.
You're not even drunk.
No, not yet.
Oh, no, hang on me.
Man, I don't. Anything that's not gonna rot, I might just like leave here till tomorrow. This has been an event, an adventure. And I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't do it again. Look forward to it. What is a bar? No, they do have bars. They do have bars in Pyro. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it. Just trying to think what that would be like. I think the shots of Pyro would be interesting. A Red Dead bar. I figured just having the bourbon on hand. That's way too close. I don't even have howdy partner. I don't even have Cowboy Facts done, and you're telling me to do a Red Dead bar. Shit, I don't even have Cowboy Facts done. It's like the one, although I did think about just green screening and doing Cowboy Facts live every time somebody redeems it. But just do it like from this camera or something. We'll see. I found a good list of them. I just don't know. Unless I just do them right now. Should I just do Cowboy Facts right now? Drunk? Live? Close zoom in on face with cowboy hat. Cowboy accent. I actually have these little... I had a... Well, it wasn't animated. It was just a picture of barn doors. Or not barn doors. Saloon doors. That like fling open. I was going to animate those. And do the thing where I was like down in the corner and I came through the doors. I'm not sure you done heard. Wait, how was I going to start it? It wasn't that. I don't know if you heard. Because the space facts were... Did you know? I don't know. I think I did that so many times. That's the only reason I can do it the exact same way. Do a better accent. Wow. You want me to just do like a sexier Arthur Morgan accent? Is that what you mean? Ain't think. I mean, just because it's a cowboy doesn't mean they have to be bad at English. Ain't think you heard this fact here. I'm mad because I kind of like it. Ain't think you done heard this fact here, but Think this is a cowboy hat? Well, you'd be plumb wrong. Listen up, cowboy. That's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe I could do it. Maybe I could have a couple different variations to start them. Listen up, cowboy. You may think this here is a cowboy hat. Did you know the real cowboys had much simpler headwear? I had a bunch. I got it. I don't know. I found a couple lists, same way I did with space, that were like actual things that I was like, oh shit, this is kind of cool. And I don't give a shit about cowboys, to be honest. I care a lot more about space. Singing at a campfire, telling a story. Yeah, the only thing about like switching to an entirely different scene is that it's like in the middle of something. It's kind of jarring. Although that would be an idea if I did it live. Like if I had, Laura, be careful. Hey, get up. Thank you. Like if I had it live and switch the camera, I could come over to the campfire to tell it. That would be something. I don't know if I got a bunch of Wild West stuff. I don't know if a video of a campfire was one of them. You hear Nord drinking from this mic? I feel like this worked out really, man. I'm just glad that the technical side of shit wasn't. I feel like I remembered everything when I did the outro. Seems crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I think Wild West weekend probably gonna be a little scuffed, but it's gonna be fun. It's really just gonna be whatever I can throw together tomorrow. I guess. Oh, I guess tomorrow's Friday. I keep forgetting that, but yeah. I figure having an entire bottle of bourbon is probably good enough. I can't. I just hit me. We hit the goal. It just hit me again. Not again, but like I think it just finally hit me that we actually hit the goal. Now I got to change the milestones. I got to add the 3. We don't even have. Not that we need a 1750, but you never know. You want to be hopeful. We got to add the 3rd tier to that. And the tip just did it, and then like had a shot and left. I thought maybe he did that because he wasn't driving tonight. He went back and watched the poker tournament. He commented on the live stream. That was crazy. I can't believe like this doesn't. I don't know. I'm looking at a minimized version. So when it's see like when I move my hand, the green. Wow, but that almost looks like natural. That's crazy. That worked out really well. I'm just admiring my handiwork real quick. Don't worry about it. I have all those LED lights I bought for something else I'm working on. I thought about throwing some LEDs on this. It's like getting like actual like light up on me, but what's the bartender got going on at the bar? No pants. Actually, the bar in a circle makes that impossible. Everybody's wearing pants. Not that kind of bar. Yeah, they don't really have a because I feel like every planet has a bar. They don't really have like a slutty bar in Stanton. And the bars in Pyro are too scary to be slutty, I guess. So one day, Starfield didn't have slutty bars either. They were all wearing like one-piece alien costumes or something. I guess they were skin tight, but wasn't that hot. So I need to go play Cyberpunk. But there's some sexy bars in Cyberpunk. Which one's so hard to make content for single player games? Well, that was probably like, I don't know. It's like hard. I love doing stuff like this, but I don't want to just do drinks content. This might be one of the first times I've used this mug. Pretty good though. I don't care what Nick says, the tahini ring. Fantastic. All right. What'd he say? No, he said it was a good idea. Yeah. Because he thought that the rings were just fun as a thing to throw on there. Cheers. I mean, I got a whole thing of tahini now, so. Well, yeah, that's what was funny too, is it had multiple flavors of tahini fruit rings, but never bought tahini by itself. Worth the $3.99? I don't know, whatever. And I used that much, so plenty left. All right, I am going to relax, maybe finish the rest of these drinks. You just sit down for the rest of the night, which I feel like I haven't done. Put it on everything. Oh, that's Frank's. That's Frank's. You can't say that about tahini. What was I gonna say? Sit down, enjoy these drinks, take a load off, get out of these bar clothes. Hope everyone appreciates how much I nailed my Star Citizen bartender costume cosplay. You can too, with these simple items. Eat my fries. Actually eat something that's not pretzel or pretzel related, pretzel adjacent. And we'll be back on Saturday for Wild West weekend. That is 2 days of hot and heavy Wild West action, starting with Red Dead Redemption 2 on Saturday. I'm playing the main game. I'm checking it out for the first time ever. I'm playing Red Dead Online with my niece probably. She's going to show me around. Maybe I'll force her into an RP server. I'm going to be wearing a cowboy hat regardless. Both days. Sunday, hopping into, if not more Red Dead, hopping into Ark, Scorched Earth. I'm becoming a raptor rancher. Might even do it on a public server. Did Friday last week. Last week is the only day I'm doing Friday. Next week, also not doing Friday. But Sunday, I'm becoming a raptor rancher in Ark, if we're playing that. Otherwise, more Red Dead. And West Hunt for the whole family. That's right. Community. Come play West Hunt with us. It's a party game where you try to figure out who the bad guy is. If you come in here, I will buy it for you. Limited to 4 or 5 people. Maybe it'll go on sale. Until then, be safe. Out in the verse, enjoy Invictus for me, because I feel like I'm so busy I might not even get to Yeah, when am I gonna get to go to? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to before it's over. I got some plans, newbies. I want to give some AUEC to you guys, but I'm gonna make you work for it. Sitting on some millions, doing nothing with it, you know. Until then, if I don't see you, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Memorial Day, because that's what this whole weekend is. Enjoy it, have fun, be safe. If I don't see you this weekend, I'll see you for Wii Fit and Switch Dancing on Thursday, and finally our mukbang 31st, and a night with whatever food everybody wants us to eat. Probably too much, and more community games. So hope you guys enjoyed all the drinks, streams. Shout out to YouTube, finally on screen. Love to see it. Thanks everybody that stopped in. And the biggest thanks to everybody that's donated so far. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, and you're somehow watching this after the fact on Twitch, that would blow my mind. But if you're watching it after the fact on YouTube, check the link down below. Mental May, Mental Health Awareness Month. Donate. Make sure you get your bonuses on stream next time we're live. Get that sick Star Citizen drink menu. It's gonna look great. I just don't know what it's gonna look like yet. I'll see you soon. Later.